Espresso machine tips and tricks you should know. If you're a coffee lover, then you probably already know all about espresso machines. But even if you're new to the world of espresso, there are still some things you should know in order to get the best possible results from your machine. Here are some tips and tricks for getting the most out of your espresso machine. Use good quality coffee beans. This is probably the most important tip of all, because if you use poor quality coffee beans, your espresso will taste bad no matter what else you do. Fortunately, there are plenty of great coffee beans to choose from these days, so you should have no trouble finding something that suits your taste, and make sure the coffee beans are ground properly. If they're too fine, the water will extract too much flavor from them, and the espresso will be too strong. If they're too coarse, on the other hand, the water won't be able to extract enough flavor and the espresso will be weak. The best grind for espresso is somewhere in between these two extremes. Use the right amount of water. If you use too much water, the espresso will be watery and weak. If you use too little water, on the other hand, the espresso will be too concentrated and bitter. The perfect amount of water for espresso is about 60 ml or 2 ounces, and don't overdo it with the brewing time. If you brew for too long, the espresso will be over-extracted and bitter. If you brew for too short a time, on the other hand, the espresso will be under-extracted and weak. The ideal brewing time is 20-30 seconds. Store your coffee beans properly. Coffee beans should be stored in an airtight container in a cool, dry place. Once they're opened, they should be used within a few weeks for the best flavor. It is also important to clean your espresso machine regularly. This will prevent the buildup of coffee oils and residue, which can impact the taste of your espresso. Lastly, experiment and have fun. Espresso is a complex beverage with many variables, so don't be afraid to experiment with different coffee beans, grinds, tamping techniques, and brewing times to find what you like best. The more you experiment, the better your espresso will be. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel and share this video to a coffee lover friend.